Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're checking out Interview with a Vampire. This is part 2, episode 2.
There we go.
And wow, episode 1 of this part or season started off with a real banger. We got new Claudia. She's doing a fantastic job. And it turns out the vampires across the pond aren't quite what we're used to. Let's see where we go.
Well, we also learned from Claudia that doesn't work, so you can go ahead and do that all day. But I'm definitely ready, willing, able to jump right back into this. This has been nothing short of amazing so far.
Yeah, things in Eastern Europe didn't work out so well, so now we're headed to Paris, as the answer would say. Look,
You uncultured
Lestat's not
swine.
there, but he kind of is there, but not really, but he's everywhere. Let's go.
All right, without further ado, then let's go.
Very different from what it meant to be then.
May I try? Paris was an awakening for Louis.
Dude, you're not in this
Paris
story.
was a hunger.
Paris was many things in those days.
You might have met him in Perry. They've been together 70 years.
I feel something close to happiness.
Paris sucks.
But she proposed to your Alice in Paris.
And she divorced me in Staten Island. Paris sucked.
These people are broke.
Maybe we chose the wrong town.
I saw a woman tonight in a patchy 5-year-old dress putting on a brand new lipstick.
And what's that supposed to say?
Make the best of the worst.
Give her a little time is all.
What makes you think Paris is a woman?
Well, now I know you hungry.
It's custom and practice for traveling vampires to make themselves known to a local coven.
De Gaulle's Paris had me etherized.
The whitest of lies, turning 77 this year. Do not leave Dubai until you've made him retract it.
I was just grateful knowing no one wanted to lynch me or direct me to the far end of the cafe counter.
That's all he was saying, Mr. Malloy.
Are you two going to finish each other's sentences for the whole session?
We've been together 77 years, Daniel.
47 more than he did with Lestat.
Oh, God.
After
See?
that settle before continuing?
More
Keep
than the
selling it.
start. Keep selling.
Whatever,
it, he
dude.
says. Daniel doesn't believe it.
He
Daniel knows he's
We
he's
conspicuous
not
apartment in the
Lestat.
9th, passing ourselves off as muddied Americans. It was the perfect cover.
Yes, perfectly situated.
Oh, get this guy off the mic.
Theatre
Oh,
called
is he
Théâtre
getting
des
some
Vampires,
dessert?
a company that had been in existence for 150 years. 77 years, and it still feels like a slight.
Daniel's not buying any of this.
The American vampires appeared to be as dull and plain as their tourists and soldiers were.
That does smell bad.
It's a reduction.
Well, you can
I hadn't come to that conclusion
be
yet.
alive for decades. You can live
I
in
liked
many
taking
lives.
photographs. It took my mind off things.
Took his mind off Lestat.
Who are you, Louis?
Whoever I
your
want to
brother.
be.
Who are you outside of me?
That's complicated.
I'm the reticent vampire of the night there on these smoke. I walk the night, capturing disappointment and regret is only the reticent vampire can.
Disappointment and regret.
Got a lot of that after screwing it up with the
There was no
stat.
me. And there was no him. Who would you be? What do you want? How you gonna get there?
She had a point.
Yes?
Paris sucks. She's miserable, but she doesn't want to fuck with your too delusional left bank dilettante vibe.
She was giving me permission to explore a life apart from her.
It's Alice, Louis, not Claudia.
Excuse me.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Louis needs
It's
Paris.
1985. You and Alice were at a brasserie talking past each other, and she tells you she's pregnant.
The fishing rod in the head again.
And you say, yeah.
I gotta knock out another chapter. One a week. I think it was the yeah that pissed her off most. Yeah? Louis needs Paris. I don't know what I need.
Maybe a new brain in my head.
Interesting how they're calling out Daniel.
Well, they said they were going to try to.
Ooh. No, there's the blackouts. Time for dinner.
No, I think it's.
Mademoiselle,
I was gonna say.
méfiez-vous d'elle.
Oh.
Oh.
Désolé, on est fermé. Pas de souci. Je serai bref. Bon. The dress for my body. And I'll need some gloves. I'm thinking white.
White stains easily.
I would go to this park often. I was an armored thing that spring. Someone steady on his feet, but
With a history of chasing the wrong kind of love.
I'll describe it myself, thank you.
Yes.
The wrong kind of love.
Well, we're better to explore who you are to find the right kind of love than in a public park.
I had lost patience. I was convinced we were being toyed with and I could hold back the coven only so long.
Oh, hold back the coven.
He looked like a boy masquerading as a gentleman, but I sensed his ancient power right away.
He was awkward. He was alarmingly handsome in the muted lamplight.
Oh, Lestat never
I
talked
thought he
like
was
that.
going to kill me.
Sure did. They're just getting you with the soft music.
Music helps.
What were the first words of the ancient vampire to the future love of his life?
I will. Please.
No.
Oh my God.
Please.
No, you go. No,
Look at
you
look
go.
at that. Come on.
He
How can he
said,
deny that, Oak?
I will not harm you.
And I never have.
Unlike Lestat, he dropped him from 80 stories up.
He did drop it, didn't he? Just flew right.
Petite beauty with you.
Yeah, there was that.
Oh,
You are most welcome.
he knows about Claudia already, too.
Well, he can probably read his mind. Well, the coven, obviously, though, too.
Well, he didn't. He's not his maker, so he didn't make him. So nobody made each other. So yeah, they should be able to read each other's minds, shouldn't they?
Alfonso. Or they found me, found us.
Give me that. Let me see.
5 months removed from their velvet-heeled arrival, the Americans were finally coming to big out.
The perfumed armpit of Paris.
Ticket, beer. Sir de Pontelac. Our finest seats.
Nothing but
Hiding
the
in-
best for you.
Hiding in plain sight.
Some had been there dozens of times, and some couldn't care less what was spoken.
Just what? Just go to the theater to hook up? What?
Yeah.
But we were there for vampires, and we felt their numbers in the charged air.
Ladies and gentlemen. Mesdames et messieurs.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What you're about to see is for you an outrage that masks a birth and a rebirth of what is considered
The rope slipped. He's really flying.
instead of mere human drama. To present to you the highest form of art in the lowest of ways.
Almost looks like Pa Malfoy, doesn't
That's what I was thinking, too, when I first showed him.
Remember that when you leave here tonight.
That is him, isn't it?
You are all complicit, repugnant, and appalling.
Didn't know this was going to be a roast about us.
I love you for it, and I welcome you, even as you disgust me.
The delivery here is outstanding.
Just out with everything. It's great.
You disgust me. I love it. That's actually not a. I might try that one.
They were weird and always ended in death or some kind of cruel, barely motivated violence.
Life is cruel. Life is violent.
Claudia
In
absolutely
the
loved
front row with the blood. It's
Was
like
this Gallagher?
I had seen a smile or a laugh come out of her that wasn't for my benefit.
The only play that mattered was the last.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
What's
this
the
is where it's
last?
going to go down.
Clock in your heart. The gears have stopped meshing.
Oh.
God knows I'm more than
Ooh, somebody got away.
No. Let her speak, son. Let her speak.
De vampiers gaan ons allemaal vermoorden.
Is this part of the play? They let people panic to make it look real?
Maybe.
This is an English-only performance. Start again.
My name is Annika Roman. I live in Antwerp.
This is wild.
These people are vampires. True vampires. This is real.
The audience doesn't believe it.
Ik wil niet doodgaan.
Oh boy.
He's going to do a little impromptu ad-libbing here.
Oh, this is wild that they did this as part of a
were to
play.
let you go. Someone would have to take your place. Your husband? Him.
Oh. Now are they going to think he's a plant? Oh, this is good stuff, guys.
Whose flesh has run in every direction from his mustache.
Oh.
The next time you're in the pew, you turn to your neighbor and say, "Peace be unto you." They'll give you up in a wink.
Oh, what a performance.
I don't think it's a performance. I think this...
No, I mean the real-life actors.
Oh,
crushed him.
yes, that's that. Agreed.
Gave him the wink.
Not his time, Annika.
He knows it's real. Oh,
Look, Claudia's loving it.
We are culture's dead, Annika. And that would make you
oh, he's going to do it.
a bride.
Louis.
Oh, Claudia.
Do you know what it means to be loved by death?
He's doing it. He's really doing it right there on stage.
Yep. Oh, that was awesome.
Looks like The Walking Dead there.
Oh. What a show.
Just Claudia. Oh, look at his face.
Louis is not loving it.
Oh, just a fucking trapdoor for the body. Oh,
It's very artistic.
oh
Louis.
remind me again how much better he is than Lestat.
Well, he's putting on
He
a
didn't
show.
drop Louis from 80 stories above the
he's
earth.
just
Plucking innocent people, putting them in their sick, twisted plays, and
Well, it's
Our
entertaining
company has
for the
been here
audience.
since the reign of Charlemagne,
Yeah,
but
well,
we only became a theatre company after
Lestat
Danton
cheated
was
on him for years as
guillotined.
well.
5 insolent months of nights. Waiting
Jason something. What's his
for you to humble us with your appearance.
Ooh.
Was it worth the wait?
Oh,
I
Ah, she broke.
The Americans are here.
oh, what a work!
Louis and Claudia, the Théâtre des Vampires. Management, props, Lukenbaum, costumes.
Stunning work.
Ah, Samuel Barclay, playwright in residence.
Sam, come, Sam.
Tuan and Quang Pham, projections, scenery, swing actor, father and son.
Oh, the son looks.
Older than the father, yes. Quang here refused the dark gift until he could be on stage.
My son is rebellious.
That's why.
Shut up, old man!
Lending us our core acting company. Gustave, Celeste, Estelle, and Santiago.
You were amazing.
I was, wasn't I?
Are all American vampires as
alluring as you.
Well,
No.
You should
Louis
see
was expelled for his
Lestat.
beauty.
Oh, such a burden, beauty. Who's your maker?
My maker?
Do you both have the same maker?
We did.
His name was Bruce.
Oh, don't lie.
Is he Scottish?
He said he was from Copenhagen. We met him on the road just outside of...
Chicago,
We traveled a lot.
as you do when the kills pile up.
Lying isn't good.
Armand already knows.
Threw himself into a fire in front of us. Who's that handsome man on the wall up there?
With us in spirit, always. Our co-founder. And the
gonna be,
finest actor ever to walk on stage.
Lestat.
Magna?
No.
Lestat
Magnus?
de Leon God.
There he is.
Should have seen that coming.
In a community as small as ours, such crossings of immortal paths is expected, perhaps more common than you would think.
And Juan looked up at the painting and saw that Teresa's dead husband was Roberto. It's a telenovela. I mean, come on.
Is this All My Children?
Oh, and that
It's a
means
soap opera theme song.
you knew Lestat before he did.
Yep.
One Days of Our Lives, or is it
Wait
One
a
Life to
minute.
Live?
Yes, he was briefly with Lestat.
Oh!
Lestat.
100. He tasted like vermouth and annihilation.
Take it like for
Shared a boyfriend. This is great.
Daniel's just loving it.
Lestat's appearance is important, just not in the way you think it is, Daniel.
I'm done thinking. Let's flip to channel 300 something. It's a Univision night.
Oh, Daniel.
One of us would have to tell them.
Think it.
Well, I thought it the second I saw his face in the frame.
But you
There
didn't
they
kill him.
were, inviting us back 5 minutes later.
You kill us.
And right after that, I invaded their thoughts, and not one of them thought anything other than I want to lick these two. So we need to stay away from Estelle if we can. And they're going to continue knowing nothing because you're going to keep that loose head of yours tight because I want to go back.
He's only got to slip up once.
I did not feel pride.
Yes, you did. Past your empathy for that woman, past your fear of being exposed. Vampire pride. Those Frenchies love being vampires.
They just trained her on stage.
14 hapless vampires being led by a vampire with skin darker than yours. What else is there to be scared of other than your own lust?
Oh!
You felt my lust.
Armand? Oh, yeah. Felt his too.
Ooh.
Now I know what two blood fat cocks slapping hands feel like, so thank you for that. Take your people
Wow,
pictures.
Claudia.
Worship them in the red light all you want. I have to be with my own. Don't ruin this for me.
Don't ruin this for me, Louis.
I needed confirmation of his death.
He's
and then I
not.
remembered his frequent money wires came from a law firm with an address in the Marais, Roger and Associates. We were very close friends. We owned some real estate together. A townhouse on Broyle Street in New Orleans. Maybe your records reflect that.
There's going to be age differences here.
I have no confirmation of his actual death and cannot declare him legally dead for years. Seeing as you are now here in Paris, and the fact that he has made no withdrawal from his account, between us, it is confirmation enough for me to pass this box to you.
Ooh, what's in the box?
Started in case of...
In case of.
Emergency.
I have a client arriving in 20 minutes. You may have the office.
Oh, boy. What's in the box? You may have the office.
Is he going to open it? Well, of course.
Well,
Oh, my Lewis.
my Louis.
I was putting the American tongue on it.
Is that blood on there? No, it's wax.
I've always wanted to have my own wax.
Stamp.
Yeah.
You could.
I'd have to mail stuff in envelopes, though.
Just send it on emails. The computer.
Oh, looky
Oh,
here. Stop that.
In the event that you are reading this, something dreadful has occurred, which is not my own death, rather
Betrayal.
the fact that we both now exist in two different worlds. Do not waste your life seeking revenge on the person or persons who did this. Do not give them the satisfaction of the hunt.
The look in the mirror.
You let treachery eat away at them from within. And you go carry on with your living. Know only this, mon cher. You are the only being I trust.
Oh, whoops.
Ooh.
All my love belongs to you. You are its keeper.
That is good
You
stuff.
are my love's
A veil
keeper.
will not forever separate our union. But it is a thin veil. And I'm always on the other side.
Is he gonna
Face pressed up against your longing.
Who writes this stuff? Lestat.
Anne Rice.
De Liancourt. Liancourt.
Lestat, Lestat, Lestat. Love of my life, or is it more rebound of my life with you two?
Oh! What a comfort. Your ability to continue pulling humor from his pain. Cathartic.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Rebound of his life.
You worked so hard to get that table right in the corner so you could pull out the ring.
The ring. Yeah, that's good.
Just at the right moment to surprise her.
Which I did.
And what did she say when you finally asked her to marry you?
Oh, that was weird.
What did Alice say when you finally asked her to marry you?
Louis, perhaps we should...
She said no.
The dude? Well, he's throwing it back at Daniel a little bit.
She wanted to say yes, but she didn't trust you. You hadn't given her a reason to.
Would you like to know what she thinks of you now? If she thinks of you now, we can do that.
Or we could simply return to the interview, if you're willing to ask your questions and then listen, which is your job.
Oh, setting the tone. Putting Daniel in his place.
They invited us for a hunt.
Claudia had attended a month of performances.
Oh, Jesus.
I nodded off one night while Santiago was hamming it up. Apparently, that made me persona non grata with the leading man.
Whoops. We'll fall asleep during their... Hey, that's what Quinn and I are going to ride around in. I call
played
sidecar.
the leader,
Ooh, that would be a fun video.
a slithering creature with multiple
Can we rent
heads,
those somewhere?
rounding roundabouts with ravenous intent,
Rounding roundabouts.
waiting for Maître to make
Oh, look at that shot.
It's like the Lost Boys.
When you travel as a pack, you take on a collective hunger. The longer the ride, the more intense the
Oh
craving.
boy.
Whoa. Moulin Rouge.
Well, why not?
Oh, there's the guy in charge.
There's the leader of the
You cannot
pack.
run away, my American friend. Be one with us.
Where are you taking us?
As far as our petrol will take us.
Are those accurate engine noises for
That's
those bikes?
Furious
decent,
hearts
yeah.
beating as one.
Maybe a little.
This
little
doesn't
aggressive.
sound like a two-stroke.
Whoa.
Oh.
We don't own this place, but we're about to take it over.
Vous êtes qui?
Ah, une réunion d'amis et d'associés.
Oui, mais vous avez pas la permission, non?
Santiago?
Oh. Wow.
Enjoy yourselves.
You coming?
I hit before the play. I'm gonna.
Time to feast.
Yeah. Time to make my move on Armand.
Claudia.
I understand you supplement your diet.
I feast human every other night. It's my way. You're not gonna win.
I am now where I most want to be.
Windows.
I am now where I most want to be. Oh,
Nice night.
Very nice.
Nice night. Weather's pretty good.
As you see all the things.
Roads are smooth on the way out.
You carry yourself well.
I find myself thinking, what is in there?
Been thinking the same about you. Been thinking about you often.
Yeah, Louis, that's not the whole truth, is it?
He has been.
Tricky.
What's that?
Us. Love in life can get labyrinthian depths of... It can be tricky. See something, you're Claudia.
Spark in the dark.
Pity she was made so young. Imagine her in a body equal to her mind.
She's managed to it.
Particularly skilled at blocking her thoughts. You must work harder on that.
That's a head.
Yeah,
I
see?
could help you in that skill.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That'd be great.
Good. Because I do believe I felt some trepidation when the name Lestat was uttered.
Oh. Who?
My dear American friend. Don't.
Oh, don't lie to me.
I don't know the particulars of your acquaintance with him. You can tell me when you're ready. But a few of the coven can be volatile and quite unforgiving when lied to. Shut your mind if you hear his name again. May I suggest you never visit Roger Habert and Associates again?
Oh.
That sort of inquiry can open all sorts of trouble.
As you suggest, Maître.
Armand.
As you suggest.
Caught a lively one for tomorrow's show.
Pip's a savage.
Oh, Louis, I see it now.
Pip's a savage.
I never want to hunt alone again. I never want to leave. I love everybody and everything in this every moment, right? Every now.
Oh, what have you gotten yourself into now?
You knew he couldn't block those.
Oh,
thoughts
whoops. Forgot one.
out. Oh, what a ride.
I think that was,
That was it.
yep, that was the episode.
Yep, and the rest is just the
Was that
additional
extras?
scenes and for next week.
Yep, and you know us,
behind the
we
scenes.
don't like to watch the previews because we don't want to be spoiled.
No, especially on this show. I would
especially on this show.
I would not want to see any spoilers, any trailers, nothing for this. You know, once you're into the first episode of part 1, you'd want to just go in blind for everything. But this was just another episode. I know I've said it before, but the dialogue, the delivery, the way they speak, and then of course the set design, how they get you into the moment, the music. I feel like I'm there, and it's just so wild how it just sucks in all your attention, this show. It's been incredible. The whole idea and the concept of the theater where the vampires operate in the open, essentially, but nobody believes it was just great. And you know, that might have been, you know, maybe that's been done before in similar, you know, movies and shows. I don't recall, but just what a brilliant way they pulled it off here with the whole idea of the theater. The actor who played Santiago, that whole scene he did was just awesome.
Ben Daniels.
He looked with the makeup on and the hair.
Yeah, he looked kind of like
I was
Malfoy.
like,
yeah.
oh man.
Well, Ben Daniels, big shout out to you because you crushed this
That was
episode.
awesome. That was
I mean,
awesome.
the whole monologue he had on stage and the unique way that they overlaid the animation over the actors. Like, I wanted to
That
see
was
more of the play. Like, I was like, okay, we're getting a story here, but I'm really kind of into what you're doing on stage here. That was so well done. And what surprised me was how they took their time with everything and how Santiago let the woman run out and tell her story, which I guess is kind of par for the course, right? Because they're out in the open, they're telling the audience the story. They just think it's a show. So I really liked her performance as well, and just how everything worked. Then all of a sudden they hit the lights and all the other vampires were behind them, and they drug her to the
Actually
back.
feeding on
Actually
her.
feeding, doing it for real, live rounds. And Claudia just, what she portrayed with just her facial expressions in that theater was awesome. She had the Red Bull crazy eyes
She was
going
like-
on there. She was loving it. And Louis had a look of disgust, which I thought was interesting because, you know, he had that look of disgust, and Armand's been kind of knowing what he's up to the whole time. So I wonder if, you know, maybe Armand was able to read that early on, and he's been able to kind of craft the way he goes after Louis and kind of get everything just perfect. But that was all great. The theater scene was just outstanding. I loved everything a part of it. Would have loved for it to be 20 minutes longer. I could have enjoyed the whole thing. But then the massive reveal when they go backstage and they see the picture of Lestat on the wall.
Lestat.
And Armand knew right away. He told us as much in the episode here when they were raiding the house there, the estate, for lunch or dinner, that he knew right away that Louis was different there in a moment, and he's got to be careful with. I mean, how do you? There's no way Louis can keep that secret without. You essentially have to not think of Lestat the whole time, and I just don't see how Louis can do that. Lestat he sees him, he visualizes, he hallucinates that he's there right in front of him. There's no way Louis can hide that. So, as Armand said, like, look, you better either clear your mind or stay away because they're not all as understanding as me. And I can only imagine what they would do if they found out what Louis and Claudia did. Now, Claudia, I think it's easier for her, obviously, because she doesn't care about Lestat. She knows what they did, but for her, she's living in the moment now. She's essentially moved on the way Lestat told Louis to move on in the letter, and don't worry about chasing down those who took me out, more or less.
Yeah, but the person that took him out is him.
Louis, exactly. That's why it doesn't work.
Don't worry or take it out on them. Nope. But wait, that was you.
That was you. You're the one that did
eat
it.
Away at yourself.
And I thought Louis did an amazing job there. Again, facial expressions are so huge on this series, and that's what really at least sucks me into it. As Louis is sitting there reading the letter, the way his facial expressions were changing as Lestat was there, I thought was just great. And again, Claudia's loving everything about Paris. It's everything she's been after, everything she's wanted. And now we just have to see how this relationship with Louis and Armand goes, because there's no way Louis is going to be able to keep this secret. There's 0% chance Louis is going to keep the secret. My early prediction is that Armand is going to have to take out all the other vampires to protect Louis, because they're going to want to take out Louis. That's just a guess, but I could see it going that way, because then that would solidify Louis and Armand's love for one another if Armand did that. But we'll see. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah, because it's going to be tough, because it looks like, I mean, they kind of made it known that Santiago is pretty much like he's going to be like the final boss. Like, he seems like Armand has the most power.
Yeah.
He's the one in charge, but Santiago is like his lead.
He's like the
dog.
head of the theater, it seems.
Well, no, he's the brute force. Like, hey, we need to take these two guards out. He took them out like there was nothing.
Yeah.
It seems like he's going to be, seems like he's going to be the one that you'd have to have the big fight with, because Armand is obviously in love, and we see obviously in present time they're in love together,
finishing each other's sentences.
The rebound of your life. Yeah. Oh, you saw that stuck a craw on.
Man,
that didn't work out for Daniel.
Because then Louis just dove right in.
Yeah.
Like,
we've never seen Louis like that before.
Not even when he was like trying to fight
mode, dude.
Yeah.
He just went hardcore.
But Daniel was picking at him the whole interview about it.
Well, he's been kind of mocking him. And the other thing is, like,
know your place.
Daniel's been doing a lot is he's been mocking Armand a lot.
Mm-hmm. You know, real Rashid.
Yeah. Well, it's
part of it. Yeah,
it's part of it. Every time he calls him real Rashid, he's mocking Armand. And look, Louis said, "This guy is the love of my life," right? And you can it's
pretty,
but
you don't believe that. You keep saying you don't believe it.
I don't believe it. But no, here's the reality of it. People have different kinds of loves in different relationships, and you can love one person very much and love another person very much, and it can be vastly different. The types of it's not like I'm in love with somebody and
you don't love them the same way.
It's not the same at all. I mean, look, we know, everybody knows, like, couples, or maybe you've been in this situation where you meet somebody and it's like sparks and fireworks right away. And then you start to settle into things, and there's some bumps in the road and some this. And with some people, it works out great. And, there's fire and there's passion and there's ups and downs and peaks and valleys, and they make it work and they stick together.
Other times, slow burn.
Some people, that flame fizzles out fast and hard. And with some people, it's a slow burn, and you take time to get to know each other. Now, here, it's weird because they feel like it's a totally different type of relationship than with Lestat, but they're making it very clear very early on that they're into each other. And of Claudia with her classic line, I'm not even going to repeat it here, but that was hilarious. But
hilarious.
She was talking. It wasn't. I mean, very, very lustful. So not just a slow burn, but that's one of the things about vampire. I don't want to say lore, but vampire culture is it's hypersexualized. Mm-hmm. You're hot, I'm hot, we're here. It's France. There's no barriers, no breaks, whatever. But yeah, I was shocked. Like, Daniel's kind of been pushing Louis and calling him for a lot. But I think earlier on, his calling him was like, oh, just be honest with me, be transparent with me. Yep. And it's gone in this different direction to like
mocking him,
condescending. Yeah. And I wonder if it's because, look, maybe it's because he knows that he's been with Armand for 77 years and he has something real. And like, do you feel like there's almost a sense of jealousy? Obviously, things didn't work out with Daniel. And Louis telling him this story of Lestat, somebody I was very in love with. It was my maker. And you know what? I moved on past that, and I've been in love with Armand for 77 years. And look, maybe Daniel is jealous because he doesn't have that, right?
Well, he just brought up the terrible story of how when he asked his wife to marry him, she said no because she didn't trust him. She wanted to say yes, but she didn't trust him. So what they're getting at is too is like, hey, we can ask her read her mind and know her true feelings, not what she's just telling you. And do you want to go through that hurt like what you're trying to do to me as I'm right here with the love of my life currently.
Well, and the thing is Daniel was like trying to play it off, and then you see it get more and more emotionally distressed. And and it was like, so it still strikes a nerve for him big time. But look, I thought this episode was great. We're in a totally new environment. They're with a bunch of other vampires. This is totally new. We've had Bruce and we've had Lestat, and that's pretty much it, you know. And then the two vampires in Eastern Europe in the previous episode. But, you know, Louis and Claudia have not had any exposure to a group of vampires. They haven't ever been part of a coven. So this is brand new territory we're covering in this episode, this season, this part. Louis seems apprehensive at first. Claudia loves it. This is exactly what Claudia was looking for. So that's going to be interesting. Now, it also is interesting, you know, they talked about one of the actors wanted to turn, but they didn't give him the gift until he was old enough or whatever. And Armand did bring up, well, it's a shame with Claudia at her age. And that was a theme in the previous season, is that, you know, she is a very, very mature woman, but she's going to forever be in the body of a 14-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. And, you know, how does that work within the vampire community where they know she's not her age, if she's looking for romance, if she's looking for lust, whatever it is she's looking for, how does that even work? And who knows? But a great episode here. They're really diving into this story. Of course, they gave us more Lestat. He's up on the wall. He's in the meeting, reading the letter. Look, whoever wrote that letter.
Anne Rice wrote it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do we know that letter is? I suppose that's the question. Is that letter word for word from the books?
So easily could be.
Is it an Anne Rice? Did Anne Rice write it? A beautiful letter. If it was somebody for the TV show, a writer. Again, we know that this is not a one-for-one, you know, apples to apples adaptation.
There's a lot of books here.
There's a lot of things that are different than the book. But this was such a fun ride. This was a great second episode.
So yeah, back to me talking about the episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, he got like 90 seconds.
I'm like zoning out here.
It was kind of a question for all of us. So when I went into, we had never seen Louis that way.
Like, that's how hyper I am.
The only even when he was
run-on sentence again.
Even when he was fighting Lestat, it wasn't like it was out of anger. It was out of like trying to protect Claudia and like do whatever. And even when he did take him out, he's crying and very emotional about it. Mm-hmm. This is where he actually got anger and really went at someone. Yep. And then what I was going to also talk about was also the letter in the box, because that was a huge thing. And like right away after it, when they're at the mansion, Armand is like, be best to not visit that place anymore to find out anything about Lestat or anything more, because he just went there to see if he made any connections, if he needed any more money. So it's funny that he asked for money that was from when he had that party back in 1940, right before they left. So that was it. That's the last communication he's had with them, because he probably knows at this point he's got to fend for himself. He can't really go to that because he has to know at least somewhat, Lestat does, that if they did escape, they escaped to another continent, and there's only a way that he's going to go to that place and get that letter and get everything about
it. And that lawyer/accountant knew exactly who Louis was.
Oh yeah, and it was funny, and he's like, "You've talked about him," and I was going to try and look up that part, but because I had something dreadful that occurred, and so like the whole speech of him, like just don't worry about it. Just, it's
Yeah.
like, wait, one of you said it, like, you can't even look in the mirror because he's the one that did it. And like I said, too, I think Santiago, the lead henchman, he's going to be a big part in this, that you're going to have to go through him to get through anybody else because there's a lot in there. And it's not like it's just one or two, or they're going to have a vampire like the last episode that just throws herself into the fire. They're going to have to claw and scratch
There you go.
their way out. As soon as I got it, I was like, I have to say it because it sounds so bad. And so they're going to be in their head a lot, including, Armand and obviously Louis are going to be in Daniel's head. They're going to be trying to poke and prod at hers. And then you said about Claudia, yeah, it doesn't matter, but she flat out lied about who her maker was and that she did take
Not
out Lestat.
very convincingly, I might add.
And they said co-founders. So we don't understand the full-on relationship, but what Armand said, they don't like being lied to, and especially when they can pick your brain like they can.
Yeah,
it was wild to find out that. I mean, God, I skipped over so much. I'm trying to mitigate not going crazy long on this. Of course, I cut answer off. Armand and Lestat had a relationship. That makes things interesting.
Yeah, but did you hear how freeing though about it Armand was? Hence why probably Lestat was about the same way when he came to America. He's like, I was with this person, this person, this person. I was with two at this time.
It was no big deal. But vampire life.
Because that must have been it. Because Louis was used to American structured relationships. So you're going outside the relationship versus Armand when you're in the coven. Yeah, we have to get through the nights.
But for Louis, there was no other vampire other than Lestat.
Yeah,
so even though Lestat would take Antoinette before he turned her.
Yep, that's why you look at now when they're talking on the couch, he's like, "Oh, you had them too, huh?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, we all did. That was the lifestyle." And since we're going to probably dive more into it throughout the next couple episodes, that more as Louis more in the coven, the more he learns about that lifestyle and about what you can all do.
Well, what I found really interesting too is that we know that Lestat was not. We know he's not dead because we saw the hand come out of the coffin to grab the rat. It was in the daytime, so obviously he had to stay in the coffin, but you assume he came out at night. However, he has not hit up his company in France to do money wires, maybe because he figures that, I don't know, that somebody would check on him. Maybe he wants to be off grid if he can be. But the interesting thing that another thing I thought about this episode was like, wait a minute, they never talked about, okay, here's our founder. Where is he now? What happened to him? What did we ever learn in the first season? Did we ever learn in the first season why he left? I mean, why did Lestat leave France?
I think he had a reason, but that could have been totally false.
Well, beyond saying that the vampires in Europe are different than what they are here in America, I would lead to believe that Lestat left, things with Armand didn't work out, or the coven, so he left, came to America, and was maybe going to start over.
Yeah, or maybe he was, because I get with Santiago, like he seems like Armand is the head of the theater, but Santiago seems like he's the boss. And you wonder if there was something between Lestat and Santiago, a power struggle. Lestat figures, hey, look, if I go to New Orleans now, I mean, I'm the top dog again, but maybe he just didn't want to be part of a coven. Who knows? But it brings up so many questions about Lestat. Why did he leave? And they talk about him like he doesn't exist anymore. Oh, he was our founder. So do they think he's gone? Yeah. But it's like brings up so many questions about Lestat, and I'm like, oh wow,
it's a telenovela.
Look, this show is getting better and better. We cannot wait to dive into more, learn more about the Coven on the next one. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm Course Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.